Hello everybody, welcome to the first question of the third exercise in the first lesson in the second unit of algebra. So, as usual, let's get our marker here and let's first read the directions. So, as usual, it's simple directions for every lesson 3 question. We have to answer the following practice problems and watch its corresponding video, which will be right here. Always right there to the sorry about that, guys. It'll always be to the right of the problem. So getting back to reading the problem, let's start reading it. Number 1. Sammy is going to the movies. A ticket costs $8 and each snack costs $5. Sammy wants to spend less than $25 in all. Okay, if S is the number of snacks he can buy, write an inequality to represent the number of snacks he can buy within the budget. Okay, so we know that $8 equals one ticket. We know $5 equals one snack. The thing is, he's only buying one ticket for himself, right? He doesn't need 2 tickets for himself. He's only buying one ticket, but he can buy multiple snacks. That's why there's a variable for the snacks and not the ticket. Okay, so let's start writing this inequality. And it's easy to know that it's inequality and not an equation because first of all, it says inequality there. And whenever you have like a less than or more than or equal to something like that, it's an equality. It's almost always an inequality. So let's start writing it. So we have a ticket costs $8. Okay, so that's $8 plus, and each snack costs $5. That's 5s. That's 5s because s equals the number of snacks. And then Sammy wants to spend less than $25. So all of this should equal less than 25. And how do we represent less? How do we represent less than? This right here is the sign for less than. And then all of this should be less than 25. So now this is basically a full inequality, and what we have to do now is just solve for the missing variable, which is s. And let's start by subtracting the 8 on both sides because we need to isolate the s. So that'd be 5. Oops, let's write that a bit better. That'd be 5s less than 25 minus 8 is 17. So that is 5s less than 17. And then now let's delete this so we get more space. Now we can write this over here. That'd be 5s less than 17. We have to divide by 5 on both sides because we want to isolate that s as much as possible in order to get it by itself, so we can get its value essentially. So we have to divide both sides by 5, and when we do that, this 5 gets canceled, this 5 gets canceled, so we're left with s less than, and then 17 divided by 5. And we cannot simplify that any more, so all we have to do is just to write it as 17 over 5. But since we're talking in monetary value, it's more appropriate to write this in a decimal. So we'll do s is less than 3.4. So you can't buy 0.4 of a snack And if you go over 3.4, that's 4. And that's 4 is more than 3.4. So that would increase his total budget, and it would pass $25. Therefore, the whole number of snacks S that he can buy is just 4. Excuse me, not 4, but it's 3. It is 3. Let's delete this over here so we have more space. So S is less than 3 because, as we know, 17 divided by 5 is 3.4. But as I said, he cannot buy 0.4 of a snack. And if we go more then to the next whole number, that's 4. He cannot buy 4 because that is more than 3.4. That will increase the budget. So the only whole number that he can buy of snacks is 3. So S has to be less than 3, or it can be 3. And since it could be 3, we could write that he can buy, who's his name? Sammy, right? Let's cut that. So our answer is Sammy can buy at most 3 snacks. So Sammy can buy at most 3 snacks. Thank you for watching.